In episode 13, Adamo and Rasheed talk about Andrew and Tristan Tate taken in for questioning by the Romanian police.
Hey, we're back here. We listen to this podcast all the way from down under, Australia. Welcome, Rasheed, the cream of the Middle East.
That's it. That's me. Good evening, folks. How you guys doing?
And I'm Adamo, and we've got a lot to talk about. We've just got together because we're just breaking news.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. Let's talk about Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are currently facing a new wave of legal challenges in Romania. Challenges.
Again, huh?
On August 21st, 2024, which was today, their home was raided by Romanian police as part of an investigation into fresh allegations, which include human trafficking, sounds shit, trafficking of minors, really shit,
Oh, yeah.
money
that's bad.
laundering, fuck. We love a bit of
They're
cashola.
always facing allegations, huh?
I wouldn't mind getting done for money laundering. It's money. And sexual intercourse with a minor. We're not going to go there.
Oh, man.
These charges add to the existing legal troubles as they were already awaiting trial for previous accusations of human trafficking, rape, and forming organised criminal groups and exploiting women. Not good. But
How much of that do you think is true?
oh, so that's it's conspiracy in their words. I mean, look, we're going to get into that, but let's just finish this. The Tates have denied all these allegations, consistently claiming that they are victims of a conspiracy. Wow, okay. Despite their denials, Romanian authorities have remanded them in custody for questioning, and the investigation is ongoing. So they're probably going to get questioned overnight, and then they're going to get probably
Spend the night in jail, mate.
probably a couple of days.
Mate, that's what's going to happen if you're fighting the Matrix, mate.
It's
not easy.
Wow, the Matrix.
You
Yeah,
got to
he's-
risk it all.
He's all about. He's a very smart man. Kickboxing champion. Him and his brother. Chess champion. So he's always thinking a few steps
Mate,
ahead.
the guy is very smart. I
Mate,
like the guy. I'm a
he's-
fan,
He's. I do. I like about 80%.
but I don't agree with everything that he says because he says some outrageous shit.
He's shot to fame on the internet. We're not really going to talk about who Andrew Tate is because he was before he went inside. Well, he's still the most Googled man on the earth.
He's famous. You know why? Because he knows how to become famous or
Yeah,
get
that's
fame.
his tool. His tool is preaching. He's got a few ways. He does make money. He's got an online Hustlers University. It's an academy.
Yeah.
Just don't look at all the workers there because they're all Arabs and sheiks. They are talking to the mic. So look, he's got this online university. He makes money. His net worth's in between, I think, 12 and 700 million.
That's a massive range, isn't it?
That's pretty good.
No one knows how much he's making. I don't think that online academy, do you think he's making money from there?
Look, there is money in subscriptions. He's a very smart man.
Yeah.
There is money in subscriptions. You buy a subscription, all the modules are already done. It's a great model. So you're actually just learning. You pay, you learn at your own speed.
Mm-hmm.
And because those modules are already pre-recorded in the system online, then you're just getting that information. It's all competency-based. You get to the next module. It's smart.
Obviously, he's a Muslim now. You can't get girls to do some camera work.
He believes a lot of a whole different variety of religions, not just one.
No, apparently he's Muslim now.
Yeah,
Like,
but if you talk to him about Christianity, he's got an opinion on that. You know,
and I think that he's capitalizing on being a Muslim too. You know what I mean? Because as a
God
Muslim,
is God.
I'm a Muslim, right?
Yeah,
As a
well.
Muslim, you got to be modest. You gotta be down to earth. Do you think Andrew Tate is down to earth? Sorry, man. I'm just criticizing you, but we're just
Look,
trying to.
I like how he's trying to empower men again, like in giving them tools. What he's saying is men have kind of lost a little bit of their, their self-belief. He's giving a lot of power to, a lot of women would say that he's preying on, the vulnerable.
Maybe he was. Not anymore, but
Women fucking hate him.
coercion, mate.
They look like when he's talking, they're looking at him like, oh, I just want to stab you. Oh my God. Just watch some of the interviews.
But he says a lot of misogynistic shit too. Like, let's face it. I mean, like, look, he's a smart guy. He says a lot of good stuff, which I agree with. But he says that, no woman can become president. You know what I mean? Do you agree with that statement?
Oh, you're putting it pretty lightly. What did he really say?
That's
it?
what exactly what
what
he
did
said
say?
that if you choose a woman as president, you're gay.
Oh, that's
So
a bit.
you see, you're not only he's being misogynistic, he's being homophobic too at the same time
Yeah.
in the same sentence.
But if you speak to him one-on-one, he's just a great talker. He'd make you believe that, that cup is full of water.
Yeah, he
And
might
like
be a
Bruce-
different person
like
behind
Bruce Lee.
closed
What
doors.
was Bruce
You know what I
Lee
mean?
with the water? What does Bruce Lee say about the water? What's his?
Be like water. You can change forms. If they put you in anything, you take that shape. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Anyways.
he's got a lot of belief. His belief system's a little bit, but one of these big belief systems that he talks about is the Matrix.
The
Based on the
Matrix.
movie,
Yes.
based on Control.
Now he's saying that today he posted something. The Matrix is real. Now, if you ask me why, what qualifies me to talk about Matrix is
Tell me.
because I've lived in countries where there was Matrix. I've lived in countries where there was tyranny
dictatorship.
and dictatorship. I'm not going to mention those countries because if I do, it can be held against me.
Like Julian Assange. They'll
Like
come and
Julian
get you.
Assange. Now, back in the days, 500 years ago, kings used to kill these people who were disruptive to their society. Now, they can't do that. You know what they do? They charge you. They make up charges. And that's how they shut you up.
Well, they did that to Giordano Bruno, I think, in Italy. He
Yep.
was a bit outspoken too. So there's been men over time that just question.
Look at Julian Assange. He was under house arrest for 12 years. They told him to shut the fuck up, and he did. Now they dropped the charges.
Hey, Julian Assange. For those of you who's just tuned in, this is Rashid Adami. Listen to this. We're from Down Under, and we're talking about Tate, and we're talking about our version of Tate, who didn't really get a lot of airtime the last 10 years. They kind of muzzled him. Julian Assange.
Julian Assange, yeah?
He got married in the last 10 years, had a kid.
Yeah. All he
Good on
did,
him.
he released some footage of fucking certain governments that did certain things, and he spent 12 years in jail. Well, house arrest, whatever you call it. That was still jail.
The problem
Do
is...
you think that's fair? In the end, apparently, they dropped the charges. So he hadn't
done his
committed.
time.
He didn't do anything. He
reckon
hadn't
he'll
done
sue them?
any.
Do you reckon
He
he'll sue them?
hadn't committed any crime.
Do you reckon he'll sue them for,
Mate,
time wasted?
No, he can't sue anyone, mate. That's
reckon?
exactly right. So the Matrix is real. Back in like I said, that if you lived in a if you live in a place like, I'm not going to mention countries, like under a dictatorship.
Yeah, but we're dictated now by all the government. All the West is turning like that.
Mate, legally. Now, this is what I don't agree with.
Tell me.
If you live in democracy, tell me about democracy, Adam.
It doesn't exist anymore. Freedom of speech.
We live in Australia or America, and the West is...
Mate, we live
There's
in Melbourne. For
democracy.
those of you who don't know, we live in a place called Melbourne.
Yep.
Victoria, which is at the arse end of Australia, a bit on the coast. And we were the most locked down place in the world.
in the world.
We were. So
They muzzled us.
yeah. We had a bloke called Dan Andrews, Dictator Dan, who during the pandemic, I think his net worth went to 25, 30 mil.
Exactly.
Mate, he was getting that many brown paper bags from the Chinese. Can I say that?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, my God. The feds are going to be in here soon.
Yeah.
But democracy. mate.
Democracy doesn't exist. If you want to speak up against tyranny, against the things that you don't agree with, they're just gonna fucking charge you, put you on trial.
Yeah.
Fucking, you'll end up in jail. Like, what's the point of living in democracy when you can't fucking speak your mind?
Yeah, but if you're a bum and you got no money,
Yeah.
fuck, it's the best play. You get
It's the
three.
best place.
You get 3 meals a day,
Free medicals.
free medicals, mate. You get everything. You get clothes, but we pay for it.
We pay for it.
Fuck.
You know, this is what I don't agree with democracy.
Yeah.
That if you say it's democracy, then don't shut me up.
Yeah, that's
Take
right.
a moment. Take a moment of silence.
So this Andrew Tate, he's let's get back on Andrew. What are we going to talk about, Andrew? I mean, look, he's under investigation. So he's gone in. He came out. Apparently, the words that he was saying when he was coming out was, did you hear that? What he was saying? Apparently, they're questioning or charging me for coercing the women that have had our kids.
Coercion. Yes.
So what they're saying is that their partners have been coerced. So
Do you know what coercion is? I can coerce you into doing something, even though you're an adult. If you do it, I get charged for basically convincing you to do something.
Yeah,
How
but these
fucked up is that?
but these
That's
women
pretty fucked
but
up.
these women aren't going to come forward. They're part of Tristan and Andrew's tribe. So
Apparently, someone must have come forward, mate.
mate,
That's
that
how they're.
house would be bugged. I mean, he put those steel barriers in front of his house,
Yeah.
and there's a picture of the jumping the fence like a 3-meter fence.
Who?
All the feds and the cops and the
Nice.
Secret Service and stuff like that.
Mate, if you're famous, if you're making money, obviously, look, Andrew Tate is not clean cut. Obviously, he's got.
Yeah.
Do you think that he would have made his money through illegal stuff? I mean, come
Look,
on, let's face it.
I'm not here to kind of. You don't know what this world's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't know. It's a very small world, but he's a very smart man. He's a very smart man. Why would he go through all this and preach and have his, talk about all the things that really mean so much to him? And if this is all true about what he's done, then he's going to look really, really stupid. And he's not that smart enough. He's not that stupid enough.
Well, he's stupid enough to
not.
talk about fucking to get himself in trouble.
I think when he started after kickboxing online, I don't think he realised how much influence he'd have. Like that saying goes, with power and influence becomes responsibility.
Yeah.
So, because he had influence and people were listening, like the fucking Hak Tur. Now, this Hak Tur girl, she's got famous for saying, spin on that thing. Hak Tur. So what? And then she's trying to come across now. She's the Virgin Mary, the girl next door. like she got famous for saying, I spit on that thing. I give guys, right? You can read between the lines. And now she's just like the girl
Man, how
next
did
door.
you go from Andrew Tate to Hak Tur,
Hak
mate?
Tur. Like, no, but she's on podcasts. She's everywhere. She's
Yeah, I know.
everywhere, that chick.
Let's go back to Andrew Tate, mate.
Yeah, let's go back.
Stay on the. So Andrew Tate became famous,
Yeah.
and he kept saying outrageous things, and he knew exactly how to get people's attention, and he got people's attention. I reckon for him, he got the people's attention. He should have stopped there, but he didn't. He keeps on saying shit, but what my problem is, Adam, do you think that he believes in what he preaches, or he uses this as a tool to make money?
He believes.
Why do you think that is?
But he uses it because his selling point is himself. He's been kicked off all the platforms, but he's smart because he's gone on other platforms people who have big followings. These people who have big followings, they're on these platforms and they're making the platforms money. So they're not going to go, take it off Carlson and all these other names because he just goes around or they come to him.
Look at Carlton, mate. Same thing happened to him.
Oh, he got
Like
muzzled him.
if you speak up against something that
Tucker,
doesn't
he came
feel
to
right,
Australia. Tucker.
they cancel you. He got cancelled. Donald Trump, they've been fucking doing anything and everything to him. I don't know how the guy has survived. He's still pushing against them. But this is what they do.
Yeah.
You try to speak up against tyranny and fucking something that is not right. You want to voice your concern. They want to shut you down. That's not right.
Look, these guys are in all sorts, and they're looking at four walls at the moment. No, actually, they're getting questioned. They'd probably go home, wouldn't they?
Who?
The boys.
Andrew Tate?
Yeah, and Tristan.
I don't know. No, what's your personal opinion of Andrew Tate?
I like how he empowers men. I like his, some themes behind, because, the whole landscape's changed with women's rights and, the whole, the roles of how things have changed. So he's got his opinions on, how things have happened for so many years and how men have lost their way. I like how he, gives a little bit of, strength and confidence back to men.
100%.
I like that.
He tells men to go and work out, to be mentally strong, to do this and
Yes.
that, which I agree with that.
Because if you're not working out, the next guy's working out,
Yeah.
and he's there to beat you. So I like it's in the real world. It's competition.
Then he says that men, women aren't as smart as men. Are they? Is he right? About
I
that?
don't think he. I think what he's saying is that men in a spot. This is what he's saying, from my interpretation, that if a tough decision has to be made, the man will make that decision because he provides.
Why
for
not
the woman.
a woman? No. In general, like women as a president.
Yeah, that's a bit harsh. I mean, look, I just think she's no good because she's got no policy, Kamala.
No, forget about Kamala. He's
Fucking
talking about women. But listen
How
to
good's
this.
Trump. Trump's fucking. He's a shoo-in. He's a shoo-in
But
for
yeah,
that.
he's
I
got-
reckon he's gonna a shoo-in.
Yeah,
It's an Aussie vernacular.
yeah.
He's got it in the bag.
He
That's
doesn't have it in the back,
Yeah. What are we talking about?
mate. But let's go back to that. But women.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. Do you know that there are 50 people in the world with the highest IQ? Guess how many of them are men?
47. Oh shit! No, it's probably 3.
There are 40 of them.
No, are you serious?
Yes.
I
But
didn't
guess
know.
what?
Yeah. Where's your
The
source?
smartest with the highest IQ
Is a woman.
That's pretty.
Let's wrap up this Tate thing. It's just a short little 20-minute episode here. Look, guys, when you get out, if you'd like to call us down under, we listen to this, Adamo and Rasheed, we'd just like to have a chat.
Yeah, why not? Give us a call.
We'd love to, just get your perspective and would ask you some questions, see how you're feeling. Just give some insight. I'm sure you got a lot of supporters, down under, and maybe we can be that bridge.
We can be.
We
Look,
can-
I might say a lot of shit. Did I say something bad about Andrew Tate?
No,
But look, we can always work on the positives. You know what I mean?
we just give a different perspective from, two little old. Well, we're not that old yet.
Mate, what are you talking about? Speak for yourself.
Look, we hope you get out and you're innocent till proven guilty. And if you're guilty, mate,
we can't help you.
we'll be the first there to kick the boots in, I think, because that's what we do as Aussies. We're the first ones that'll pull you out of a fire, but we're the first ones that'll kick you right in the guts.
When you're lying down on the ground.
That's an Aussie.
Yeah, that's the right attitude to have, right?
So that come across pretty shit.
Anyway. He knows that, people know that we're joking, so it's all good.
Yeah, all in
All
good
right,
taste.
take it
mate.
easy, guys.
All right,
Khadafis.
ciao. Khadafis.
Take care.
Ciao.